Your morning news now. More than a week after Election Day, President Trump is still refusing to concede the 2020 race for the White House. The president's legal team continues to pursue claims of widespread voter fraud in courts around the country. President-elect Joe Biden called that effort, quote, an embarrassment, but said the president's actions would not affect the transition. The fate of the Affordable Care Act is once again in the hands of the Supreme Court. The court heard arguments Tuesday in the latest challenge to the landmark health care law. Based on their questions, a majority of the justices indicated that they oppose the idea of striking the ACA down in its entirety. A ruling is expected sometime in the spring. The coronavirus continues to spread unchecked in much of the U.S. The nation set a single-day record for new infections on Tuesday with over 135,000 confirmed cases. Over 1,400 deaths were reported, pushing the country's pandemic death toll above 239,000. Infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci said he expects Pfizer will seek an emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine within the next week and a half. Governor Tony Evers is making a plea to Wisconsin residents after a projection shows Wisconsin's COVID-19 death toll could more than double to 5,000 by January 1st. Evers signed an executive order advising people to stay home as much as possible to slow the spread of the virus. Governor Evers says in the coming days, he will be announcing a COVID-19 relief package to make sure resources are available where they are needed. Gunderson, Mayo, and Toma Health Systems are all enrolling in the Wisconsin DHS's vaccine enrollment program. This program helps our healthcare systems better prepare to distribute a COVID-19 vaccine to patients. Gunderson's Department Director of Bioethics and Humanities says frontline workers and hospitalized patients would get the vaccine first. Anyone who gets the initial vaccine will need to get 2 doses 28 days apart. Closer to home, the biggest concern for Mayo Clinic Health System right now is having enough staff to take care of COVID-19 patients. Right now, more than 1,000 employees at Wisconsin and Minnesota locations are out because of COVID reasons, whether that means they've tested positive themselves or are caring for a family member who has the virus. Doctors are restating the need for everyone to wear a mask, social distance, wash hands frequently, and avoid risky situations to help slow the spread. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is ordering bars and restaurants to stop serving at 10 p.m. and is limiting attendance at weddings, funerals, and social gatherings. Under new restrictions aimed at slowing the spread, these rules take effect on Friday. They're aimed at young adults ages 18 to 35 who are often carriers of the virus without showing symptoms and are among the primary spreaders in the state. Meanwhile, in Iowa, increased restrictions will start tomorrow, according to Governor Kim Reynolds. Any community, recreation, leisure, or sports gatherings with more than 25 people indoors or 100 people outdoors will be prohibited unless all people over the age of 2 wear a mask. And a new 8-person group limitation applies at bars and restaurants. Distancing of 6 feet between groups will continue to be enforced, and patrons must be seated to consume food or drinks. Gunderson Health System is making some changes because of what they call significant community spread of COVID-19. Beginning today, no visitors will be allowed in hospital settings with certain exceptions. And starting Monday, no visitors will be allowed in clinic settings with certain exceptions. Stricter guidelines may be implemented for select Gunderson critical access hospital locations. For more information before you go, make sure you check the website gundersonhealth.org. The Salvation Army of La Crosse County is making sure all its volunteers have the bell ringing basics down this year. The organization is giving each volunteer their own bell ringer in a bag, which includes everything ringers need to stay safe in the pandemic. If you want to pick up a kit today, just head over to the Salvation Army, which is at 223 North 8th Street in La Crosse. You can learn more and sign up to volunteer at registertoring.com. 75 years ago, the La Crescent newsletter featured letters from people who were away serving in World War II. Today, as part of Veterans Day, people have a chance to read some of those letters at the Letters Home exhibit in the American Legion room of the Lake Preston Event Center. The display will be up today from 1 in the afternoon to 8 in the evening, and tomorrow from 4 to 8 in the evening.
A pretty shot through CityCam this morning of the clouds moving out from our departing storm system. 29 degrees on La Crosse and Sparta, 25 in Eau Claire, 23 in Preston. Wind chill factors 21 in La Crosse, 16 in Viroqua. Feels like 14 in Eau Claire and Preston, 12 in Rochester. Nice Veterans Day, partly to mostly sunny, seasonable temperatures. Highs in La Crosse around 46.
Thank you so much for sharing your Wednesday morning with us. We hope you have a great day. We'll look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning.